it on mute real quick.
You want me to?
I gotta. Did you get any more?
No.
When we both walked up to this, our.
Or do you want me to hold on to something?
Here. Our K2 meters both showed a spike when we walked up to this tombstone a moment ago. Let's walk back up to it again and see if we get that.
Yeah, interesting. So I'll pull this away. I wonder if something walked by or something.
No, but it's been on like one for the last 5 minutes when we walked right up.
Well, let's just keep
We
walking
both got
around.
a spike.
Just so everybody knows is that we like to come out to Mount Olivet Cemetery over in the Mount Greenwood area. It seems like there's some kind of activity here in the Mount Greenwood area. Well, this cemetery alone. When we were testing the Anahata, we noticed that there's some kind of activity here. And so, you know, we like to walk around here, especially just to test out. And we do what we like to do and just have some fun. Oh, by the way, we're having an awesome event on May 19th at Bachelor's Grove through Natural Law. Awesome bar by Jackie. She's the owner of Natural Law. It'll be on May 19th, a Saturday. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is 3 tours to Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. They're about an hour-and-a-half tour. We're also going to have mediums, and we're also going to have spiritual healers there on May 19th. We hope that you come out. Now hang with us a little bit. We're going to have some fun today. Hello? I want to go over here. Is there a person here with us? Say your name, please. You can speak into the SB11. Can you say a number for me? Spirits. Sound like spirits.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to move along. See if we can find some spirits. Just so everybody knows, this was actually the first resting place of Al Capone. He was buried here first when he came into Florida. We'll go over to that.
Yeah, let's do a spirit box over there. Wonder if we'll pick up anything on the K2 meter by Al Capone's old grave.
When I was a kid, I used to jog through this cemetery at night. I know that sounds a little weird, but I used to jog in here at night. And me and my buddy, we used to climb over the fence. It's over that way over there. And one time we were in here, and we were looking over near where the entrance gate is. And what I saw over there, now some people who go on my tours and this and that, because I'm a very open person, I tell you the truth of who I am and this and that, of the things I've gone through. It's nothing like really, really horrible, but things I've seen. We were coming through here one time in Mount Olivet Cemetery, and we hopped the fence, and we saw on the ground tapping a stick. You know those little sticks that they put in there as markers along the graves? Well, what it was is this little thing, it was tapping on the ground. And it was about maybe this tall. Not that I'm a tall man, let me tell you. But it was about this tall, and it was wide. And my buddy goes, let's get closer to it. And I said, I don't know, man. That's probably not a good idea. He said, no, come on. So I started going with him. And as we got closer and closer, the guy started tapping, or whatever it was tapping it faster and faster and faster. The closer we got, it kind of tapping faster and faster and faster. And I said, oop, I'm out of here. He said, no, I'm going to keep going. So I said, all right, man, good luck with that. 2 minutes later, he was running right behind me. He said that he saw it. Now, the description that he gave was actually the description I talked about when I was about 7 or 8 years old, when I saw something like that in the house that I lived in, not too far from here, late at night. It was, as a child, you're going to get really scared of seeing things like that. But that's one of the reasons why I try to have my interest into this, is because of what I saw, so that I can better understand what's going on. There are things out there, and I think it's best that people talk about it instead of trying to bottle it up. Because I think if you bottle it up, you're always going to be scared, because you're going to find out if you're more open to certain things, it's going to be easier for you to deal with. Let's go. Come along.
Where are we going?
Al Capone's.
The original resting place.
Yeah.
Original grave
Now,
site.
if I remember right, he died January 25th, 1947. Now, part of the story is that when he died, he was not buried yet. They did a wake for him over in Florida for about 3 days, and then with his brother got in a station wagon with 2 guys from the Rego Brothers funeral home over here in Chicago, and drove all the way here, and his body was put in an internment here until the day that he was buried, and I think it was February 5th. I believe it was February 5th. See, some people say that they did wakes at all these different bars and this and that. It doesn't make sense. It took them 3 days to drive here after they did a wake over in Florida. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how they did that. They probably used a dummy casket. Just so you know, they used a dummy casket originally when they transported him, the body here to Chicago through a train, because they had all the reporters thinking it was put on a train, but it wasn't. What it was put in a station wagon, and it was taken throughout the country, from Florida all the way here to Chicago, where they met here with the Rego brothers, and it was put in an internment here at Mount Olivet Cemetery.
So it's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like Weekend at Bernie's.
But with Al Capone.
Yeah, but without the strings and this and that, like hanging out with Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that. I don't think they did. If they did, that'd be pretty cool. Think of it. But yeah, very interesting stories, what happened with that man. Very interesting stories. He had that syphilis. He never wanted to, but from the research I did, is that before he became who he was just basically a bodyguard over in his prostitution place, and that's where he got, because you're going to get some of the niceties of your job. What is that called, Steve?
The fringe benefits.
Fringe benefits. The French benefits.
French benefits.
Can we say the French benefits?
Maybe.
Hey.
Come on in.
Hey, come on in. Hey, can you watch us all for a little while? Why, sure.
Free syphilis for all employees.
All right, so here we are at Al Capone's first resting place. As you can see, 1899 to 1947. His brother, Salvatore, and his father, Gabriel. Right. He was originally brought here in 1947, laid to rest.
Were there pictures up there before?
Yeah. What it was is there was a picture of him, and I think, or it was his dad and his brother. His dad and his brother, because I remember, because I grew up around here, I remember knowing a kid who said that he had these pictures.
He stole them.
I don't know if he stole it or maybe a family member stole it.
Okay.
All right, I don't know. He was boasting about it. I don't know if that's true, But this was the first place he was laid to rest, like I was telling you earlier. He was put in an internment over. It was back over there was an internment. I don't even think they even still have that over there anymore. But it was a very cold winter's day, and they all came up here. I guess the guys who were digging the grave for hours digging that, because the ground was solid. And then they buried him here. And I don't know if it was a year or 2 years later, maybe less than a year, the family decided, because people were desecrating the grave, and they were afraid that people were going to do more to this grave. So it was moved over to Mount Carmel Cemetery in Hillside, and that's where he is laid to rest right now. But like I was telling you before, is that there were 2 caskets. One was a dummy casket, which was used on a railroad to make sure that all the reporters thought that's where it was. When they took the original body and him and his brother and the Rego brothers, they brought that over here through a station wagon and put it in internment. Interesting stories. I mean, I recommend anybody to read some of these books on this stuff. Sometimes I'll read the books and this and that, and then I'll just totally forget it, and then I have to reread it so I can give you better information, which I will do for next time. I do promise that. I'm sorry. But let's see what we can find here today. Let's do an EVP. How about that, Steve?
All right, you gonna do an EVP on here?
Sure. So let's begin. All right, is there anyone here with us? Please speak into the EVP recorder. What is your name? Al Capone, are you here? Or any of the Capone family? Is there anyone around us that would like to speak in here? I will give you 30 seconds to speak into the EVP so that you are not bothered whatsoever. If there's anyone around us whatsoever, feel free to come on up here. 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds, fame is up. Thank you for your time. And you know what? And thank you for subscribing to us. It really does mean a lot to me and Steve that people do that. And we hope to, yeah, there you go. We hope that, we bring things to you. And like on our Graveside Paranormal page that's on Facebook, if you have a haunting or anything like that, please go on there and give us a line out or something like that. Get a hold of us. We want to actually help you. Or if you're interested in seeing something, you want us to go out to that place, give us an idea what you want. Because I think that I'll go there and we'll check it out for you. And, if you want to come with us on that one, maybe you'll be able to come with us. Give us a line and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Because if you got something going on, we want to document it. And we'll make a DVD for you. You'll have your own DVD of all the documentation. And we'll go through everything like we always do. We take it with a fine-tooth comb, take our time with these things. Thank you for coming to Graveside Paranormal. Oh, and Al Capone's grave. Bye-bye.